Hey.
Hey.
Welcome
Back
to
the
After
Hours
Podcast
with
Ricky and
Alyssa.
Woohoo!
We're
Yay!
back.
We are
Look,
back.
we didn't skip a week.
No, we
this
did
week.
not. Finally, it is
Spring break. Ricky's hair is blonde.
Oh, forgot about that. No baby talk on the podcast, please.
It's just a baby. Anyway, it's spring break.
Anyways, my hair's blonde. Yeah.
Yep, it's Slim Shady up in here.
No, not anymore. The roots are growing back. This is what I hate about having my fucking hair, is that it never fucking stays like one length at one point. Okay, there we go. It's like just so fucking, like I told Dallas the other day, I said it looks like I have like a film of like dirt on my scalp.
It just looks like shadow roots.
I don't know what that means, but sure.
Dark roots.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Blonde hair, spring break. Any like immediate things?
I went to Florida for...
That's not an immediate thing. That's a story. So hold off.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I meant like any like quick things.
Oh, no.
No? Okay. Liz, hit it with your Florida trip, bitch.
We went to Florida for the third time.
Yup a doodle, motherfucker.
Madeira Beach. Weather was nice. It was actually kind of cold. I was chilly. We went 5-2 on the weekend. We won games.
You played 7 games?
Yes.
Holy shit. Wait.
In 4 days.
You won 5 games?
Yeah.
Holy fuck, that's crazy.
We came in our last game. We were we were down 9-0 until like the 5th inning, and we scored 2, so it was 9-2, and then we came back in the 6th, 10-9, and
That's
won.
crazy.
It was nuts. We had like 6 home runs on the weekend.
Damn.
We actually did pretty well.
Did AP hit one of the home runs?
AP hit like 2.
There we go.
AP hit 2. I think Hannah hit 2.
Mm-hmm.
Garcia hit 1. And then we had a few that should have gone out, but the wind pushed them back in. Naya almost hit a home run.
Damn.
Yes, I
My
was so proud of
chapstick is
her.
running out.
Cry about it.
I will. It's my Paramount one. This is the only thing I have left besides my
Yeah, the matches are
couple
gone.
matches, my lighter, my wine bottle opener, my socks, the memories.
So everything
No,
except the
this
chapstick
was
and the
really good chapstick. Anyways, continue.
I threw a bullpen, a
Oh.
light one. It did not hurt, so hopefully
Bet.
I can pitch this weekend. We hope and we pray.
Yep, we do.
We picked our walk-up songs. I chose "Kickstart My Heart" by Motley Crue.
Okay. Oh, not Mac?
No, not Mac this year.
Damn.
Yeah, we switched it up a little. We went to Twisty Treat twice, which is like a Florida ice cream place. The building is like a big ice cream cone.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool. That's pretty much it.
Does it feel like dark in here?
No.
Like for me, it's this. That's it.
I mean, Florida, we just played and we went home and we ate food.
Yeah.
There wasn't anything like insane. Saw some dogs. I was in charge of the camera. I told Ricky this for the video. And then I cut off the pitcher's head by accident.
Wait, was it like our pitcher or like the other team?
Both.
Oh.
Because it runs the whole game.
I thought you meant for like a minute.
No, the whole 2 hours.
Wow, that's
I just zoomed in too much.
something.
It only rained once. Oh, we went to the beach. What are you looking for?
My fitted? My black one? Or is it?
Did you leave it upstairs?
No. Whatever, I'll wear this.
Yep. Went to the beach. My back is burnt.
Badly.
Yeah, it kind of hurts. I couldn't sleep last night because it hurt to lay on my back. We got back at like 11:30 last night and had lift this morning at
That was
8 a.m.
But at least it was at 8 and not like the typical like
6:30.
6, yeah.
Yeah, that would have sucked.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
nice.
first home games this weekend.
Woohoo.
Woohoo! Garrett's coming this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited.
Lex is coming on Sunday.
Lex is coming on Sunday. My aunt's coming because my family is supportive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ricky's going.
Yep.
For one of them.
No, 2.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 out of 3.
I'm so excited to bring my megaphone, guys.
Oh, I bet you are.
Alexa, would she scream with it?
She doesn't know how to scream.
Would Garrett use it?
Probably not.
That's sad.
Aunt Laura might.
I'll give it to Aunt Laura.
Yeah, she'll be excited.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much all I have.
To socialize with people. I'm not gonna have Martina.
I was also in charge of aux all weekend on the bus.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I tried to give it to AP. So she asked, "Can I play music?" I said, "Sure."
Big mistake.
Yes.
What was it?
Drake.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, AP, and she was like, I'm sorry. And the next day, Andy's like, I got it today. I was like, no, I got it. I let AP try. And he's like, well, why would you do that? I said,
Because what? It has to be like coach appropriate too.
It has to be clean.
Oh, and she didn't play the clean one.
No, she did not.
That's common knowledge, though.
She didn't realize that she didn't play the clean version.
Oh.
She's just a silly goose.
I don't understand why it has to be clean. We're all in college.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Not my rule.
Nope.
I just follow them. That's pretty much all my weekend.
I was gonna say something. What were we talking about before Aux? And senior day.
Our games?
Yeah. I don't know.
Me neither.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be alone. I'm gonna force Trinity to come.
Okay.
Because why not?
Yeah.
Anyways, you good?
Yep.
All right. My spring break started with a party across the hall. Here's for Ricky rants. Not rants, stories. But here's my time now. So it's... What?
It's Ricky's turn.
Oh, yeah. So it's across the hall.
Yep.
And it's my... I'm not doing this hat. It's my first, like, actual full-on Rock Nation party. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, damn. I need Trinity to come with me. Like, I'm not going alone. Mm-hmm. Like, whatever. And so Trinity comes over to my room, and I'm like, and we don't like hear a lot of people there yet. And
yeah.
We're like, okay, like let's wait. Mind you,
is it on this floor?
I just said across the hall, Alyssa.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I have nothing to say.
Yeah.
No defense.
Yeah. I said it twice, actually.
Guilty.
Yeah. And so I'm just like, all right, I'm just going to keep drinking here with Trinity until we feel the vibe is great to go. So as I'm getting ready, Kelly texts me, where you at? I was like, oh, fuck. I'm coming. So then I go, and as I walk into the room, it's like pretty decent.
Okay.
And I look at my phone because I get a text, and it's like, it's from Kelly. And it goes, do you have a big speaker? And then all I hear is, Rick! And I was like, oh, fuck. Hey, Kelly. What do you need? He was like, you got a big speaker? I was like, yeah, come with me. So I was like, look, I got these. You're only taking one. Was he singing?
Yes.
Okay. And he was like, bro, can we please use 2? I was like, you're buying me 2 more if they break. That's just it. He's like, all right. And so we take them, and I guess they thought they were Bluetooth.
No.
And he was like, yo, can we do one there, one there? I said, absolutely not. They need to be wired. So then he goes, I know you're going to bug out, but can I borrow a pair of sunglasses? He goes, can I wear these black ones? I said, absolutely not. You're going to forget them. Do the brown ones. He's like, all right, bet. He was like, I'll return them tomorrow. And then
Did he return them?
He goes, actually, tonight. I said, okay. And I have no faith. At this point, I'm like, yeah, I'm never getting those glasses back, whatever. And so we go. Fish is there. Calixto ends up showing up. Simon ends up showing up. All having a great time. and Pong's going. Oh, mind you, like they were like, oh, can we borrow your Pong table? I was like, absolutely, like And then they're hooking up the speakers. Well, the host of the party, I'm not going to say names, but just out of respect. But he goes up to me with a bottle of like Esperanza or whatever, the tequila. He was like, Ricky, let's go. I said, yeah, I'm hooking up the speakers right now. After though. He goes, all right, you important. I said, thanks, man. You too. And then so I'm hooking the speakers. I was like, good. I got out of like getting like waterfall to shot because I hate doing that. Just give me a shot glass. I'd rather that. And so then Fish hooks up his phone because he's on aux, and then he goes, wait, this shit's wired? I said, yeah. He goes, damn, I'm no good in the corner. And I was like, what? He goes, I have to be in the fucking corner the whole night. Like, I'm no good in the corner for myself or for anyone. No one's going to have fun if I'm in the corner. And I'm dying. I was like, Fish, you got a point. I said, but that's why I usually just put my laptop there and walk away. And he was like, oh, that's a good point. And then Kelly was like, Rick, can we use your laptop? I said, no. I said, at that point, have it in my room. Because what are we doing?
Yeah.
You're bringing my whole room into there. Like, and it's not like it's like 10 floors up. It's across the hall. And so Kelly was like, why is it so low? I was like, well, phone quality is lower than laptop quality because laptop, I got the Spotify volume. And then you add the MacBook volume 10 times louder. And he was like, oh, damn. Someone bring a laptop. It's like, but shut up. Just get what you get and you don't get upset. Or take someone else's speaker. They ended up using someone else's speaker. I was like, all right, fine. And so people are playing Pong, whatever. People are getting smoked. I hop on Pong. I'm facing... Homeboy starts losing.
Okay.
Because it's me. And I'm carrying this game. The second game with my partner did not carry. He was carrying.
Evened out.
Yeah. But first game, I'm carrying. Homeboy on the opposing team starts making fun of the way I throw. So does Calixto. But Calixto got a pass because it's Calixto. And I'm at the point in me and Calixto's friendship where I can be like, fuck are you laughing at? You're losing right now. Shut up. He's like, damn, you're right. But like other homeboy, I'm like, I don't really know you.
Yeah.
I can't be like, shut the fuck up. Because I don't want to start beef. But he's up here like, I'm like, I don't even throw like that. Like, it's just a little like, oh. Oh. Oh.
Yep.
Oh. But I'm beating your ass. You can't make fun of the way that I throw when I'm beating your ass.
Yeah, you're winning.
I'm winning. Obviously, I'm doing something, right? So I'm like, all right, whatever. You can't handle losing. Cool, whatever. But he was chill. We were like joking around with each other. And then I get off the table. I have a pimple. I get off the table and I'm talking to Trinity. And I look over. I go, yo, who the fuck is that couple over there? She was like, oh, it's blah, 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 blah. Making out. Not in the bathroom. Right where the mirror is. Where everyone can see them.
Okay. Like full on makeup?
Full on. Blah, 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 blah. Tongues down each other's throat. The guy, she's in like a crop top, goes hand on her ass. I'm like, okay, I guess normal. Whatever. Goes under her underwear and grabs her ass. And I'm like, Trinity, this can't be normal. She goes, no, that's how they are. I said, that's fucking disgusting. Get a fucking room. She goes, they have a room. I said, then they need to leave. What joy is it bringing either of us?
So people are into that.
But apparently he's not.
Then why is he doing it?
Because she wants to. But, bro, compromise. Also, respectfully, if a girl was like, let's make out in front of everyone. No, I'm good. I don't need to have them
It's
watch
a kink
us.
for people.
It's what, yeah, but I don't care. It's weird.
I'm not saying it's not weird, but it's a kink for people.
But I don't even think it's a kink for her because I've heard that she was like,
Are they called like exhibitionists?
yeah. She's like, the girl apparently has been like, it's not weird. People are just jealous.
No one's
that,
jealous.
that they don't have someone to do that with. No, half of the people that are saying something have a girlfriend or a boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
You're just fucking weird. Because I'm sorry, if you're making out in front of people like that and then going under her underwear and grabbing her ass, what is stopping you from just fingering her at that point? That's why I was like, get your hand out of there. It's nasty. I hated it. But the party was vibes. Party was great. Party was great. I did end up getting like drunk, and host kept coming up to me like, "Shot." I was like, "Bro, no, I can't." He's like, he walks up to me, and goes, "You're too sober." I said, "What are you talking about? I'm wobbling right now. Like I can't stand straight." And like, it was one of those drunks where it's like your mind don't feel drunk, but your body does. Mm-hmm. Where it's like they're not connected one bit, and I'm like, I've had like one tall boy. What is happening? But it was like the margarita thing. And then I had the second one, and I was like, yeah, there it is. But
your mind caught up.
Yeah.
Okay.
For a bit, and then it stopped. I was like, okay, weird. And I was like, he was like, oh, you're wobbling? Never mind. I won't give you a shot. I was like, all right. And then he goes up to me, he goes, shot? I was like, no, good. And then he just starts handing out shots, gives me one. I was like, I bet, put that shit on the table. I was like, this might be the shot that takes me over. Like, I'm not doing it. But he bought a bunch of shooters to like hand out to people. So you have Kelly just handing them out. And I was like, this is really weird for you to be doing on your 8 years. Like, it is your 8 years sober from alcohol, and you are handing out shooters.
He said someone has to celebrate for.
Yeah, and then he has a red cup. I was like, "What you drinking?" And I just just asking him and busting his balls on that, and he was like, "A drink." I was like, "What drink?" He was like, "Just water." I was like, "All right, bet." He was like, "Bro, the amount of people at Red Square, like the bar they had the after party in, the bar that I got declined from, and yeah, he was drinking a yerb, and people kept walking up to him and being like, why'd you ruin it? You were doing so great." And he was like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's a yerb. They're like, that's alcohol. He's like, no, it's an energy drink. I'm sorry. Anyways. Just caffeine. But party was great. Then what else do I have on my list? I kind of got into it with one of my professors.
Did you?
Yeah. And I kind of got into it. It was like there was undertones of attitude from her, and I was not enjoying it.
Capstone?
No. Capstone was last semester.
Oh, sorry.
Thesis?
Yes.
No. But it was my music video one.
Oh.
So last week, she's showing all of our videos or whatever. And she's like, oh, how many of you use like Adobe? And some people raise their hands. CapCut or Final Cut, like DaVinci, all these editing softwares or whatever. She's like, how like any ones that I didn't call. And me and one guy raised our hands. And she calls on him and she's like, oh, what'd you use? And he was like, CapCut. She's like, I told you explicitly not to use CapCut. And I was like, no, you didn't. You just said like it's not industry standard. Mm-hmm. And it's like, okay, whatever. Like, I didn't think I would actually need to learn a whole new editing software.
Yeah.
For a class. And she was like, next time, like, use DaVinci or something. Like,
don't those cost money?
DaVinci is the only free one.
Oh.
So I was like, okay, well, now I got to learn DaVinci. Cool, whatever. And it's not like CapCut can't do half of the shit she's teaching us, because it can. Mm-hmm. And so I email her. Because I tried downloading DaVinci. Yeah. And I don't have enough storage. I don't even have enough storage on my hard drive. Mm-hmm. And as far as she knows, I only got one hard drive. I have two. But I haven't opened the second one because I don't need it yet. And so I emailed her. I was like, hey, professor, like, basically here's the situation. I don't have enough storage. Like, could I just use CapCut until I am able to have enough storage because I'm working on some unfinished projects right now, like, whatever. Yeah, well, I explicitly told you like CapCut was like never allowed. Okay, no, you didn't. Like, can you buy a external hard drive? Why am I buying something for this class? No, I was like, I have a hard drive. I don't even have enough storage on my hard drive for that.
Yeah.
She was like, you won't be able to go back and make changes. What are you talking about? I make changes to my CapCut shit all the time. And she was like, sorry, Alyssa's mic stand got stuck on our shoes. And she was like, and I'm like scared you won't be able to work on the final project, or even the assignment that's due next week. It's a lot of footage. You're acting like CapCut has a footage limit. It doesn't. So I respond with like, I've done multiple music videos with CapCut plus podcasts, and that was spit. Sorry, guys. Multiple music videos, multiple podcasts, and I've been able to go back, make changes, and I've had to use CapCut with a lot of footage. And I'm like, all I'm asking for is like literally just until I'm able to delete all the projects I'm working on right now.
Yeah.
And she was like, try to download it. You could use CapCut for this, but like for this assignment, but for the final one, you can't use it.
How would she know if you're
How would
using
she know?
CapCut?
How would she know?
No, that's what I'm asking.
You can't tell.
Yeah.
And it's like, and I wrote in my notes, like, you're acting like I'm a child that doesn't know jack shit.
Yeah.
Like, I came into that class knowing 70% of everything you're teaching, like, I know.
Yeah.
A lot. Like, and that's 95% self-taught. Like, whatever. So I was just so, like, pissed. I was like, bro, like, just let me use fucking CapCut. I don't, like, it's not like you can punish me for not having enough storage.
Yeah.
Or anything, like, because then at that rate, I'm going to the fucking dean and being like, the fuck is this shit? I don't know. I was just pissed.
No, that's annoying. And again, how would she know?
Yeah. So I might just do it on CapCut. Whatever. I also have in my notes, my favorite side of TikTok is where you have two worldly things, like the Atlantic and Pacific Ocean or Antarctic and desert, and they have edits where they're beefing.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Really? Oh, fuck. How am I supposed to describe this on TikTok? Antarctica and desert beef.
Wow.
Oh, this is the one I bookmarked. Like his vibes, and it's so fun. I've seen like the Atlantic and Pacific Ocean one. I've seen continents. Let me answer Kelly's text. It's amazing. I love it. Filming the pod. Poor K. Anyways, on Monday I hung out with Kelly and Jax, also known as North Ave Jax. We love Jax. CNN. Never mind. That's what he meant. Was he gonna see if he wanted to meet us at dinner? Who? Which actually brings me to the story. So Monday, he's like, "Yo, you want to meet me and Jax for dinner?" I was like, "Dude, it's 9:50.
Late dinner.
Where?" He was like, "Oh, someplace by campus." I was like, "Okay, maybe it's like, I don't know, juniors."
Okay.
Don't know. He sends me his location. It's some bitch. What street? Far down there, past the park.
Past the park. Oh, like that way?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I look it up. It closes at 10. I said, bud, it closes at 10. No. And he was like, it's just the kitchen that closes. I said, no, it's the whole restaurant. They just wait for you to leave.
Yes, that's how it works.
I was like, and if I walk in there, which chances are I'm not going to be able to, they're going to lock the fucking doors. They're going to be like, bro, really? Like,
Yeah.
you just made us, me walking into a conversation is going to make them stay an hour longer. Like, I'm not doing that. Sorry, bud. I was like, I'm tired. I don't want to walk, whatever. He's like, bro, come on. I was like, absolutely not, no. And so then text me like an hour later. He's like, you want to go get ice cream? And I was like, yeah, sure. I don't care. So I meet them at Green Bites, whatever. We end up figuring out that the ice cream spot that they wanted to go to was far. And so
Where'd they want to go?
like Lavuin, Levuin. I don't know.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Dallas has heard of it. She said it's really good, but like it is far. And so we just decide on insomnia cookies because Kelly really wanted ice cream. So we go, and then we're talking, and then we end up at a bar called That Bar, and
That bar.
Jax was like, oh, I'm gonna get a shot. I was like, all right, bet, like whatever. Kelly goes use the bathroom. I'm just waiting for Jax to take a shot. I was like, all right, we're gonna be here for like 5 minutes. 5 minutes turns into like 25. And I'm like, all right, whatever. Coolio, Masculio. Sure. And so bartender IDs Jax. And I was like, in my mind, I was like, bro, like, what are you talking about? Like, he's older than me. Like, why do you need to ID him? In my mind. Mm-hmm. And then I look at him, I go, oh, you still look like a kid, Jax. So, yeah. And then she goes, can I see your ID? And I was like,
To you?
yeah. I was like, me? She was like, yeah. I was like, I'm not getting anything, but sure. Then it clicked that she was trying to check if I was old enough to be in the bar.
There?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, that makes sense. So then she goes, oh, yours expires soon. I was like, yeah, like I'm going Wednesday, whatever. Bada bada ba. We chill in there. She's like staring at like Jax. Like I'm guessing like she wants him to pay or whatever. Because there were no seats available.
Yeah.
It was a pretty packed bar for like midnight on a Monday. And so we're just like standing by the bar, and she's like staring at Jax, and I like see her staring, and then she like stares at me for like 5 seconds. She goes, I was like, hey. And I was like, okay, weird. And then we leave 25 minutes later, whatever. We end up talking about celebrities. We gotta get into like a mini argument about, because me and Kelly are on one side, Jax is on the other. Mm-hmm. And me and Kelly are on the side of Justin Bieber went straight from Selena Gomez to Hailey Bieber.
Okay.
And Jax is like, no, he dated like 5 other girls after Selena. So we're like screaming at each other.
Did he?
No, it was like 3 months after he broke up with Selena, he got engaged, or at least married, or at most married.
Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you. So we're just like fighting about this. I was like, bro, I remember paparazzi pictures. Like, trust me. He's like, no, bro, you're wrong. I was like, Jax, shut the fuck up. We're just like going back and forth. And I was like, I love life, man. That's great. And then I was like telling Dallas about it. She's like, is it weird like being like actual like friends with Jax? And I was like, sometimes, but not all the time.
Yeah. Because he's just a guy.
He's just a guy. Which sounds bad. But me and Kelly were talking about that, where it's like Kelly was like, yeah, like when I meet some of my idols, I'm like, it's kind of like a letdown. And I was like, oh, what do you mean? He's like, because it's just like they're human. I was like, yeah, that's how I feel about you. He goes, excuse me? And I go, no, because like you'll have fans like hyping you up, like thinking you're God. And I'm like, what are you talking about? That's just Kelly Kells. Like,
That's literally just Kells.
It's just Kells. He's nothing special, really. Love you. But like, I'm like, all right, whatever. And he was like, oh, yeah, I understand. I was like, yeah. And then, but I told Dallas, I was like, I mean, like, it's weird when I'm like, you're on stage. And then an hour later, we're just chilling.
Yeah.
Weird. But I'm like, all right, whatever. But that was fun. He forced us to do a TikTok. That's actually on his thing. He was like, guys, can we make a TikTok? And Kelly goes, no. And I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. And it was like just a fucking.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, this is so dumb, Jack. She's like, come on. It's like, okay. And I was like, mind you, we're in the middle of like fucking Fulton Street at this point. And I'm like, bro, we are so Gen Z. Like, people are like walking past, like, we're literally in their ways. We're like, sorry. Like, and Jack's like, let's go to there. So it looks like a different spot.
That's how I felt when Lily and Kaylee were making a TikTok in front of Panera today.
That's funny. It's just, I was just like, okay, this is so funny, but this is so strange. He ended up dropping his phone in the trash by accident. Not trash can. Luckily, the trash was out. But that was funny. Anyways, and then Tuesday I had my Pertinence concert, which was amazing. It was in Bushwick. I've never been to Bushwick.
Now you have.
Now I have.
Yep.
And look, I'm not really scared of going to like new neighborhoods in boroughs other than Brownsville and Harlem. Mm-hmm. Brownsville is the worst neighborhood in New York. Literally. Worse than Harlem. Like, statistically worse. That's where, got the gun to his head.
Oh.
Yeah. We took a short intermission, changed the battery, and I had to pee. Which reminds me, I forgot to tell you, but I texted Dallas last night because I start freaking out.
Why?
So I get here because I had to go home yesterday, which I'll get into. And I'm blasting music, vibing.
Okay.
And then I pause and I hear like a sound. I'm like, okay, like sometimes like random water from upstairs AC hits mine, whatever. Mm-hmm. But it keeps going on.
Okay.
And I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like following it. Mm-hmm. It's in my bathroom.
Okay.
It's coming from the shower.
Okay.
I go, is like a cockroach having a dance party or something? Like,
Cucaracha.
and then I'm like, no, that can't be. Like the hair covered thing is on the drain, so no cockroaches can come in unless they come through the wall somehow, like they did last year. And I'm like, oh my god, someone's in my shower. They're gonna kill me.
Yeah.
So I like, no one's there. I was like, and so his face trimmer starts. It was buzzing, and I was like,
It was buzzing.
yeah. It was like, it was on.
Weird.
And I was like, maybe like a cockroach hit it or something. I don't know. I'm still on cockroach. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I go, shut it off, whatever. Come back, turns on again. Mm-hmm. I go, no. Shut it off, come back, turns on 4 times. To one point, I had to go boom, 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 boom against my hand to shut it off. And I was like, there's no way the ghost is back. I'm texting Dallas. I'm freaking the fuck out. I'm like, no, there's no way. I even text Ryan. I was like, hey, your face trimmer is possessed. And he was like, what do you mean? And I explained it to him. He goes, what the fuck? That's weird. And I was like, yeah, like whatever. Goes off a 5th time.
Okay.
And I'm like, this is no cockroach. This is demon. This is demon. So I'm like, holy fuck. I'm scared. I was like, okay, let me shut it off again. I'm going to keep the light on. So maybe the demon is scared of the light. Yeah. And I'm going to shut the door. Turns on a 6th time. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Just leave me alone, please. It's had a long day. So then I was like, wait, maybe it's a wire. Maybe your wire's at a place. Mm-hmm. And maybe it sparked like the wire thing to happen because it was laying down on the shelf. So I put it in his little like holder thing that's on the shelf. And I put it standing up. I'm like, okay, this is good. Doesn't go off for like 30 minutes. Goes off again. I was like, what the fuck? It goes off 10 times. And then it just stops. because it died.
Mm.
The ghost is back. That's no wire. That's ghost.
Yeah.
So I'm scared.
He's messing with you.
Please stop. Oh, and then forgot this. I'm in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Not working. Press it.
Yeah.
Shuts off. I feel like a woman's hair like hit my neck. I was like, and I thought it was like a cockroach that fell. I was like, I like take off my shirt. I'm like,
I think you wanted it to be a cockroach.
At that point, I would have rather. No, I wouldn't have. No, never mind. I take that back.
Ghost, cockroach.
I'd rather take a ghost. You could like get an exorcism of the room. You can't really exorcise cockroaches in New York City. I forgot to tell Dallas that part, but because that's what like kind of like verified it as the ghost for me. I was like, because there was the girl that died.
Yeah.
Here.
Wow.
Yeah.
So she's back.
Yeah. So watch out.
Keep an eye out.
Yeah. But anyways, back to Pertinence concert. So, only scared of two boroughs: Brownsville, Harlem. Brownsville, because the most crime in the city happens there. And Harlem, because my dad grew up there and has told me fucking horror stories of finding someone's head in a dumpster.
Oh.
Yeah.
Lovely.
So I've got a petrified of that, you know? But like, it's like, I would walk through Harlem during the day.
Okay.
Brownsville, absolutely not. I'm not going there unless I'm in a car, in a bulletproof car, okay? And so I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm like, Bushwick is filled with like, from what I hear, gentrification. So like, what it's like basically like Soho in my mind. Nope. No. I walk out of the subway. And first off, no. Let's go with the subway first. I have to take the Q to 14th Street and then transfer to the L.
Yes.
I've heard horror stories. I've never taken the L train. I've heard absolute horror stories of it always being busy no matter what time it is. Whatever.
That's true. I have taken the L.
Never in my life have taken the L.
It's not fun. It's not a fun.
And I hate that there's no train that goes from this side of Brooklyn to the north side of Brooklyn.
Yeah. You have to like go.
Literally into Manhattan.
And then leave.
Yeah.
You have to like go into Union. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to go to Union.
That's what I said, Alyssa.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Are you gonna cry?
No.
You're good. Don't be a bitch. So I go take the Q to Union Square.
Yes.
And I hop on the L. Or I'm waiting for the L. My GPS is 2 minutes and L train's coming on the right side of the platform. Right platform. Perfect. It's early. My GPS is wrong. Nope, it was right. It was the wrong train. It was going in the west side. And I said, uh-oh. But I'm on it because, mind you, everyone and their mothers are waiting for the L train because it's rush hour.
Yes.
So I'm like, fuck me, whatever. And I'm like, you know what? I'll get on this train that's going to the west side, wait for the train that's going on to the east side, get a seat before everyone else does, because I got a bit on the L train. Yeah, that plan kind of backfired, somewhat worked. I get on the L train. I'm squished against the door. We are packed like sardines.
Yes.
I'm against like the railing for like the first seat. And I guess my ass went in between the pole, like the poles that are slanted.
Yeah.
And someone like elbowed my ass. I was like, bro, okay, you can't. Where am I supposed to go right now? I'm sorry that my ass is so fat that it molds to whatever is pushed against it. I'm so sorry. Anyways, so then finally everyone starts getting off slowly but surely. Whatever. I finally get a seat. Whatever. I get out at Jefferson Street. And mind you, this venue is elsewhere. That's the name of it. It is right by Brooklyn Mirage and I think Brooklyn Steel, where the serial killer is that only kills men who are single. Well, I don't know if they're actually single, but they're alone. Mm-hmm. And he looks for them. He waits out in his car, looks for them, follows them, makes sure that they're like wobbling or something, because, you know, Brooklyn Steel, Brooklyn Mirage, huge EDM rave venues. So it's more so Molly, cocaine, acid, and alcohol combined, whatever. So they're really fucked up. Kills them and then leaves their body in a little stream. So I was petrified.
Yeah. Makes sense. You were alone.
Yeah.
You are a male.
I am male. And I said, wow, this is scary. I'm not going to get drunk tonight. I knew that. But whatever. And originally, I wasn't going to drink until I saw that they had a cherry vodka lemonade. I said, sign me up. Give me 10 of those. And so I get to the venue. I'm like, okay, I'm safe. There's a line of like 10 people. I'm like, cool, whatever. I'm early. This is great. We get let in. Why did I say it like that? We get let in, and a small venue, which I figured capacity was like 200. And everything's vibing. And I get a drink, get my merch.
Yep.
And which I'll get into in a bit. Don't look.
That's part of the merch.
What?
Is that the merch?
Yes, but don't look. You don't. Stop looking. I'm gonna fucking slap you. Jesus
It's in
Christ.
my face.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Your face is facing this way.
It's in my peripheral.
Your hair is covering your peripheral.
No, I saw it.
No, you don't
Yeah,
lie.
I did.
Don't lie. Don't lie.
There's a paper airplane.
Excuse me?
There's a paper airplane
What the fuck are you talking about?
on the poster.
Oh, stop looking. Oh my God. I was like, what do you mean? I was like, that's not a paper airplane. I'm sorry to break it to you, but you're deaf and blind. You are Helen Keller. Anyways.
She's real.
No, she's
It's
not.
me.
Anyways, so I get a drink, get my merch, and one of my merch things is a poster, which is what Liz is looking at. Don't look at it.
I'll have Lex. Can we have Lex say hi?
Yeah.
Lex, Lex, you're on the pod. Say hi.
Oh, hey guys.
Hi, Lex. I got my drink.
Mm-hmm.
One of my merch things is my poster, and I have to hold the poster the whole night, and I didn't register that. And I should have gotten the merch at the end, but whatever. So the first opener comes on. Great singer, great rapper. One of his songs is called 13 Reasons, and when he said that, I said, uh-oh. Where is this going? I was right. He's basically like, there was a line where it was like somewhat along the lines of like, fuck me over, I'll give you I'll pull a hit a baker and give you 13 reasons. And I was like, bars, I like you a lot now. That was great. That's something I would have said. I like you. He kept making eye contact with me. I was like, hi.
Hey.
Why are you giving, like, why? But then I realized it's such a small venue that, like, you're going to make eye contact with the artist. So I was like, all right, whatever. And he was great. At the end, he goes, oh, the audio girl kept fucking up his audio.
Really?
I think it was the venues girl. Because I felt bad for them because he had him and, like, I guess, like, his DJ.
Yeah.
And the DJ would play, like, the beat. Mm-hmm. And obviously he would sing, but then you have the audio girl that's controlling like the speakers, the volume of everything. And Beat would just cut out. And mind you, Beat also has his whole vocals on it. Because he had in-ears, but they weren't like the typical in-ears. And so he would be singing and it would just cut out. And he like, first time, like he'd look, he'd be like, and like she'd fix it really quick. I think it happened 7 times. That's enough. More than maybe 3 is enough for an artist never to come back to your venue.
Yeah.
And low-key, rightfully so.
Yeah.
Because don't fuck up someone's audio that many times. And like, and also if you're on tour with that person, that's enough for you to get fired. Mm-hmm. Like, you gotta fix that shit right away. And I felt so bad to the point where like it happened and he went like this. He goes, and was like, like while singing, and I felt so bad for him. And then what's it called? Second opener comes on, or I go to the bathroom after, and then that's where I meet this girl who I end up like being like best friends with for the rest of the night, because I went alone and I was really scared that I wasn't gonna like find any friends or anything. I was just gonna vibe in the corner alone. But anyways, so then second opener comes out, DJ. He's playing hit after hit after hit after hit. He goes from Destiny's Child to like Espresso to Nokia to Say So to like California Girls, hit after hit after hit. I was like, I love you, bro. He sees me singing Destiny's Child. He goes, I see you, man. I said, hey. I was like, I'm not drunk enough for this. Please don't ever call me out again unless I'm drunk. And so whatever. Oh, and then the girl and the guy that she introduced me to were like, oh, do you want to like go outside and smoke? I was like, I'll go outside with you. I'm just not going to smoke. And so we end up meeting these two like random people that came alone, I'm guessing. And we're just vibing with them. And then we all go inside, whatever. One of them's like probably like 6'1", long hair. The whole night he was really sweaty. And at one point for like 6 minutes he was in front of me and would like go like this to move his hair out of the way, and the sweat would get on my nose, and that was really disgusting. But anyways, so then we go back inside before Perk comes on, and he comes on and it was amazing. And his eyes are blue, but it's like the blue where it's like, how is that real blue? Where it's like piercing your soul. Like he like made eye contact with me multiple times. It's like, am I gonna turn into stone? Like it was like that, like piercing. I was like, whoa. And it was a great show. There was a pole in the venue, and it was right behind me. So at one point, I was like, my feet hurt. I'm just gonna lean against the pole.
Yeah.
This dude over here leaning up against the pole, looking cool or whatever. He's like, I fuck with you. I was like, what's up? And then so there was this couple. He looks maybe 30 to 40 years old.
Yeah.
She looks, I'm not even going to say what she looks like. I thought she was his daughter. She's like 4'11", really like skinny, baby face. I didn't know she was old enough to drink until I saw a drink in her hand. And I said, oh. Because did you ever, like, as a young girl, like, put your head on your dad's belly? Do you remember?
Like standing up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Because she did that.
Yeah.
That's how big the height difference was. And I was like, oh, that's cute. Like, she made her dad come. Because, like, there were, like, two teenage guys that, like, I guess had to bring their mom. Because, like, they were, like, 16.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's cute. Like, she brought, like, her dad. Yay. And then I saw them making out. I said, oh, that's not her dad. No, that is not her dad. And
oh, no.
so then mid-show, they're, like, making out the whole time. And Pertinence like goes up and he's like, yo, dude, and like goes to like say something, and like I guess I ask him to clap, and they're just like making out. He goes, never mind, he's in his own world, guys. I was like, yeah, this guy's funny. And like I knew he was funny, but I didn't know he was this funny. And there were like a few songs where he was talking about like his ex, and the first one goes like before he starts it, he goes, how many lovey-dovey relationships do we have in the house tonight? And a few people like scream. And he goes, aw, I fucking hate you guys. And I was like, that's me. And then he goes, how many single people do we have in the house tonight? And of course I had to scream my ass off for that one. And then he goes, how many of y'all been in a toxic relationship? And 90% of the venue screamed. I said, wow, this is sad. He goes, I hate this world that we live in, that's so normalized. And I said, yeah. And then so he's like introducing the next song, whatever, sings the first song about breaking up, and then he goes, guys, you would think I'd learned my lesson. Nope. And so then he sings the second one, and he goes, guys, guess what? And we're like, what? And he's like, I deleted Hinge 2 days ago. And everyone screams, and he goes, I downloaded Hinge 2 days ago. And I was like, me. And I'm just like, bro, why are you me? And was that proper English? Yeah. And so then he's like, guys, by the third time you would think I learned my lesson. Nope. And then goes to the third song about another thing, and he goes, guys. By the fourth time, you'd think, I'm just fucking with you. I was like, you got jokes, sir. And then he was calling out people in the back for not clapping. This shit was so funny. He's like rapping, blah. He's like, you guys in the back, clap. Goes to the other side of the stage, comes back, fucking clap. Goes back. I said, fucking clap. Why aren't you fucking clapping? Like, he was going crazy. And I was laughing hysterically. And he did that multiple times. Then some guy in a Mexican wrestler mask came out and initiated the mosh pit. And I said, yeah, this describes his music a lot. And it was great. I think there were other things in my notes about the actual show. I don't know. He was just really funny. And then, like, because I was like texting Kelly after, he was like, "How was the show?" And I was like, "Dude, like, it was great. Like, he's actually a great performer and knows how to handle a crowd, no matter like how big or small it is." And like, he raps really fast. Maybe missed like 5 lines, and I was like, "Whoa, that's crazy." Then some fans cut in front of me. I said, "Okay, whatever." And they hand out, I think it was called a Seth Rogen joint.
Okay.
It was a joint like this.
Oh yeah.
And Pertinence used to be like a huge stoner, but like stopped. Because he was like talking about like how like he's like, look, I don't knock anyone smoking. Like, some people do it for medicinal reasons. Some people do it like that's how like they like are able to like really be productive, whatever. He's like, me, I just eat a bag of fucking flaming hot Cheetos and that's it. And he was like, so I stopped, whatever. And then they whipped it out like right after that song. I was like, read the room. And so he was like, fuck, that's rare. And I was like, is he about to relapse right now? He did it. He was like, give it to my DJ. So the DJ walks up. He goes, the DJ was also the merch guy. And his name was Miles. He was so fucking sweet. To like literally everyone who came up, he was like, what's up? How are you? And I was like, hi. He was like, what's your name? And then like literally started remembering everyone's names. Aww. And I was like, that says a lot about like the team.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is amazing, whatever. And so then, oh my God, during the mosh pit, I think there was like a 12-year-old girl, like an actual 12-year-old girl, I think. And she was in the middle of it by accident. And after it, he goes, I'm so sorry. I'm never going to do that to you again. I saw the fear in your eyes. And I'm so sorry. Here's my teddy bear for you to keep for the rest of the show. He goes, but I do need that back. I've had it since I was 2. And I was like, like it was so sweet. And she was petrified. And so then show ends, whatever. The set was sick as fuck. Like, so the basically like storyline of this whole tour, for the past year, he's released an EP around every month. So it gives you 12 chapters, and he called it like the storybook, whatever. And this was a set, so it was like a book, and then he had the chapters, which was like the names of all the EPs and whatever, and then that's the teddy bear just like sitting up. It was sick, and he had like fake grass, like giant crayons. It was sick. And so after, he's like, all right, I'll like be out to like say hi to y'all. So then he's like, I'll be by the merch booth to say hi to y'all. I was like, oh my God, I got to meet him. This is great. So he like goes up to the sweaty guy. Yeah. Because he was going crazy the whole night. He also brought 2 fans up on stage. That was cute. And then he like goes up to go to me, and like 2 girls cut. He's like, I'm so sorry. Can I get back to you? I was like, yeah, of course. And the guy, like one of the people I was with, he was like, bro, the host got to come first. I was like, I mean, like, I don't blame him. Like, if you're meeting, are you going to go to the girls or a guy who's alone? I'm finna go to the girls. And so then he comes up to me, hand me the poster and the Polaroid. So, don't look at it yet, dumbass. So, at the merch, I got the poster, a sticker, and a Polaroid. This is the sticker.
Cute.
I gotta put it on my MacBook. And then this is the Polaroid. They had a book of Polaroids from the whole tour, and like some of them
So you
were
got
signed.
to pick one?
Yeah.
That's
and it
cool.
was the same price of
Regular?
whatever Polaroid you wanted.
Nice.
You could put this back. So this is the poster.
Oh,
There was one with his face on it that was signed, and I said, no, I want this
wait,
one.
it's cute.
I like it.
I also like it.
And so, okay, look away. Okay. Wait, I'm
Sorry.
getting there.
Okay.
So he comes up to me, daps me up, and he was like, dude, you were going crazy to Apartment 107. And Apartment 107 is one of like the deep cuts of like his songs. But I love it. And I'm like, it was the one I was playing earlier with the Indian guy.
wait, I liked it.
Yeah.
In my head, I was like, I like this
Yeah.
song.
So basically, this is like kind of, I'm just going to read some of the lyrics. Apartment 107 on the first floor, that's where you'll find me. Unmotivated, waiting on the perfect timing. Redesign the living room, switch up the environment. Maybe life is easier without the public eye in it. And then he's talking about like how like life is kind of like hard and how he doesn't know like really like what to do, how to survive. Just kind of like all of his struggles. Apartment 107 on the first floor, that's where you'll find me. Working on my mental, incrementally been climbing. Filter out the negative, I started to rely on it. No wonder that the shoe fits. I'm the one who had designed the kicks. Done with making music, I don't like to just to provide a hit. Done with label meetings, 45 had placed the highest bid. I'm trying to find the balance between cocky and acknowledging my efforts paved the way for every single low accomplishment. So basically just talking about like life in the industry, like kind of like unsure of how to live life in LA. And first time I heard it, I was like, knife in heart. I was like, fuck. He played a song that I started tearing up to that I never heard. It was like from like 3 years ago.
Okay.
And it's called Red Ferrari. And the like first couple lines are like, mom called me, didn't answer. Brother asked me how I'm doing, said I'm good, I'm not. And I was like, this is so sad. So I'm rapping a lot of Apartment 107 because it's literally my favorite song of his. He's like, you were going crazy. I was like, yeah, like I fucking love that song. He's like, thank you so much. Like, it's a very vulnerable song. I was like, yeah, like it actually has helped me a lot. He's like, that means the world to me because like, I forgot what he said. And somehow my mouth just spit out the first time I listened to it. I cried. I don't remember if I did or not, but probably.
Probably.
He goes, I cried writing it. And like, he hugged me. He was like, thank you so much. Like, that means a lot. And then he was like, do you have something for me to sign? Because I'd love to sign something for you. So he signs the back of the poster. Ricky, my brother, Apartment 107 is the deepest cut imaginable. Yeah. Thank you for being here, motherfucker. Thank you for giving a fuck. XOXO Purdy. Right?
Uh-huh. Okay, we're hiding more stuff.
Yeah, we're hiding more stuff. Yeah. So he signs it, and everyone's like, yo, he's writing a lot for you. And like, you could see he's going off the side. He goes, shit, I'm sorry. Like, I'm a rapper. I'm not a writer. I don't know how to write up pieces of paper. He's like, this is the best I can do. I was like, it's fine. Like, whatever. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to shoot my shot. So I was like, look, last time you were in Brooklyn, I DM'd you. And he was like, oh, yeah, with Quill. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, like, what's up? And I was like, well, I'm a rapper and producer. Like, if you ever need anything, let me know. And he was like, oh, my God, I'll give you my email. So his email is on the poster as well. So now I got to make beats.
Yeah. ASAP.
ASAP. All Rocky. And so then I was like, oh, like, is it cool if we take a picture? And he was like, oh my God, absolutely. And then I was like, oh, you want to do like a selfie or like regular? He was like, whatever you want. I was like, nah, like I'm cool, whatever. He was like, let's do regular. Get the proportions right. I look at him, I go, is it because you're tall? He goes, fuck yeah. I was like, okay. Rude. And he was like, also, I'm so sorry for calling you out while you were on the pole. I was like, no, it was fine. I was like, I was vibing. I was like, it was just like my back was hurting. It wasn't my back, it was my feet. I don't know why my back, I said my back. I don't know. And he was like, no, I get it. He's like, I'm fucking doing all these twists and turns on fucking stage and my back starts hurting. And I was like, yeah, that explains it. And so dap him up. He thanks me for coming. Thanks for knowing apartment 107. I was like, all right, like I'm going to leave, whatever. And I was like, Dallas, I'm going to cry. And she was like, why? So I sent her the picture. She goes, oh my God, this is so cute. And then I explained the whole thing. And she's like, what the fuck, Ricky? And when I went to Green Bay for Trinity, she was like, oh my God, that's like crazy. And I was like, yeah. He goes, don't leak this shit. This is valuable information. I said, of course. So, yeah.
That's so wholesome.
Yeah.
That's so exciting.
Yeah. And then Kelly was like, how was he? Like, because I told him I met him. I said, Kelly, I felt like I was talking to you. I said, I felt no nerves. Maybe mentally.
Yeah.
Not physically. Which would explain my back hurt. And I cried the first time. Still don't know if I did, but whatever. But I was like, I literally felt like I was talking to you. And I was looking up at him the same way I do at Cal's. And I was like, why are we best friends right now? What the fuck is happening? It was amazing.
That's awesome.
So,
yay.
So happy. I think I'm going to do probably photo dump or whatever. And then post that picture.
Can you show me the picture?
I look rough. So we have this one, which I don't hate. And then I just get worse and worse. This one was funny. We're both caught off guard. And then he looks fine. I look like I'm staring death in the face and I have to act normal.
Yeah.
This was the person taking the picture.
That looks good.
No, I hate this one.
Why?
Look at my eyes. What am I doing? Why?
You're in shock.
I'm supposed to be happy.
You're in shock.
No. But it's better than my regular smiling face because then my eyes get all squinty. And then, this one was really bad. This one was rough. Yeah, that one's not the best. This one is the one I like the most.
You always make that face.
I do. I don't know why, but it works. But it was insane. But yeah, anyways, yesterday I go to the DMV. Again, don't know why I need to make an appointment if I'm not going to be seen on time.
I agree.
My appointment, 1:45. Time I get out of there, 4 p.m.
Nuts.
There's a form that you need to fill out, a little sheeted thing, whatever.
Yeah.
I fill it out, basically all your information on one thing. Perfect. I leave out a little question on the bottom by accident. But the ID checker lady checks off driver's license for me. Didn't even realize it until I went up to take the picture and everything. And the picture lady goes, yeah, you're going to need to redo this. I was like, bless you.
Thank you.
I was like, why? And she was like, you put driver's license. I said, oh, no, I didn't. I didn't even know that was a question. I know I have a non-driver's. It must have been the lady at the thing. So she calls the lady over. And the lady's like, oh, sorry. My bad. I've been here for fucking 2 hours and I got to redo a fucking sheet of paper and wait for the person that she's with to get the fuck out so I could go take my picture. Picture turns out fucking horrible. What a surprise. Fucking bartenders and fucking bouncers are going to think I'm a fucking crack addict at that point. I don't know. I was just pissed. Also, Pernance told me I smelled good.
Nice.
It was the Calvin
A1
Klein.
compliment.
It was the Calvin Klein one.
Nice.
I said, yes. And then people also need to stop asking me when I'm getting my license. Stop. It's annoying. Not you, because you've done it once or twice. But you and Dallas have not really pissed me off with it.
Okay, cool.
I'm talking about people from home.
Oh.
Stop. You know my situation. You know why. You know everything. Shut up. Love all of you. Shut the fuck up. Taylor signs up on my private. Does this mean you're getting your license? I said, no, dumbass. Mind you, it was her birthday yesterday, and I just called her a dumbass. And she was like, oh. I was like, sorry, that was kind of rude. No, I'm just getting my real ID. Because I'm like,
You need to fly with it.
yeah. And I'm eventually supposed to be living here full time. Why am I going to need a car? That was another thing with Pert. he was like, "Oh, are you from here?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm like from Jersey, but I live in Brooklyn." He was like, "Oh, I might be making the move out." I was like, "You want an assistant? I'll be your assistant." Anyways, yeah, that's really it with DMV. I missed the train back.
Did you?
That was rough. I get home. I eat a bunch of cookies because I haven't eaten anything since breakfast. Didn't drink anything either the whole day.
Yeah.
And because I forgot to ask my mom to bring a water or something. And I almost missed a train leaving. I got on it with like 5 minutes to spare. That was crazy. And that's with the Q train going at like 2 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And so then I get home around like 5:10. I'm like just packing my shit because I was bringing back my actual pillow.
Oh, good.
Which I'm so excited to have back. I actually have like support. And my suit and a shirt. And I was like packing. I was like, "Oh, Mom, there's a train at like 52. Like we could leave for that one." She's like, "Okay, like whatever." Because originally she was going to drive me back. So I could just like bring the suit. And then I was like, "Wait, I could just fold it."
Yeah.
So she's like, "All right, like let's go." And I was like, "All right." Traffic, red light. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I miss it by 1 minute. I'm like maybe 100 feet away from the parking lot of the train. I just see the train leaving.
What was the next one?
40 minutes away. So I stayed inside for a bit until I saw a crackhead go into the bathroom. Said, "Well, he's shooting up." And a crackhead was covered in sweaters. I said, "Yep, I'm just going to go outside."
Okay.
Because I did need air because I was just like pissed off for the whole day at everything. And then I get on the train, come back, everything's great. And then the fucking ghost shit happens. That was frustrating. Bahad Bahabi. Did you listen to it yet?
What?
The new diss track she released.
I didn't even know she released it.
I texted you. I said there's new Bahad Bahabi drama.
Yeah, but you didn't say there was a song.
Yeah.
You think I really looked it up?
No. But I will read you the lyrics. New song. OG Crash Out. So, Alabama teased a diss song containing the lyrics like, "He fucked you for some clout, and now you hear Callie," like, said something else about Callie. Callie is Bad Baby's daughter.
Okay.
And now, I feel like it's widely known that you bring up someone's kids,
Yeah, it's like a no-go.
it's a no-go unless you do it right.
No, not at all.
But you better expect some heat back.
Yeah.
Because it's like my thing is, okay, you don't go for someone's, in most rap beefs, you don't go for someone's family unless they come for yours. So with the Nicki and Remy Ma beef, Remy Ma was like, "Your brother's a pedophile." And then she said, "What type of bum bitch shoot a friend over a rack? What type of mother leave her one son over a stack?" Because the mom went to jail for robbing a bank. That's a good bar. I like that. That's how you diss someone and their kid. Not really a kid. Remy Ma had to pull her kid out of school because he was getting bullied over that line.
Jesus.
Said, that's how you do a good diss. Kendrick and Drake. Kendrick dissed Drake with bringing Adonis into it.
Yeah.
That's how you do a good diss if you're incorporating someone's family into it.
I think y'all should just leave the family out of it.
Alabama brings up the kid, especially a newborn.
Yeah. What'd she do?
What did a newborn do to you? That's a different type of low. You could bring up like a high schooler, and that's like more acceptable than a newborn, because what are we doing with a newborn? And so Bahad Bahabi releases, there's no like actual lyrics yet, but there's some lyrics on Genius. I guess these are just like standout lyrics, because that's Bad Baby. Bad Baby's going to do what Bad Baby's gonna fucking do, and there's nothing you could do about it. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's how she opened up the song. It was like it was a clip of someone saying that.
Okay.
I was like, that doesn't rhyme. So, okay. How'd this bitch think she ate? She just another bitch that I fed.
Okay.
Good line. Why you all in that man face and my pussy still on his breath? I hear there's money on V's head, but ain't nobody around here dead. This is one of the lines that I absolutely think is such a hard line.
Okay.
OG crash out with a drum. I blink 182 shots.
Like tequila? No. I don't get it.
That's it. Blink 182,
Oh.
the band.
Yes, I know them. I saw them in concert.
Who's the drummer?
I get it.
Yeah. I said, well, that's crazy. Like, OG crash out with the drum. I blink 182 shots. You the crybaby, you calling yay about the last drip that...
Wow.
Last diss that I dropped. You keep running back to your daddy. I don't know when I last see my pops. Me personally, I would not have included the pops line, but whatever. I just killed you on my third diss, and my last one's still hot. I heard that means she has another one in the vault. In my mind, I thought she meant like the last one she dropped, still going hard, whatever.
Yeah.
This one was a funny one. Surround yourself with blacks, but still invited to the cookout. Cracker, bitch. I am backing down from shit. I feel like Curtis Jackson. I gave a belt to ass and the whole world when this would happen. How you born rich and you acting ratchet. You moving backwards. That was a funny line. How you got Atlanta accent. You fooling me. You from Calabasas. I'm going to make sure this is the last song you going to make about me, bitch. I done make a couple M's off OnlyFans right here. Ask Camilla. She'll tell you that this stupid bitch weird. Remember who Camilla is?
No.
The OnlyFans girl that she got into beef with?
Yes.
Why does bitch keep my name in her mouth? Bitch weird. You weird ass bitch. That's how she ends it. So, they still going hard, I guess.
They're still going.
And you know what? If this is the only rap beef for 2025, I'm sad. Anyways, that's it.
That's it.
You have anything else?
No.
No?
I'm tired.
All right. Alyssa.
Find me on Instagram at alyssa.o.
You can find me on Instagram at Ricky B. Rodriguez and TikTok at Ricky B. Rodriguez and YouTube at Ricky Rod Vlogs and Ricky Rod Music.
And you can find us on Instagram and TikTok at afterhourspod.s.
Yep, a doodle, and you can go stream Kiss and Tell.
Yeah, do that.
Please.
Yep.
Not have mercy. Please. We've brought it down to number 3.
Yes.
Let's bring it down to number
Nothing.
60. Please. Thank you. All right. Have a great
All
night.
right. Good night.
See you next week.